I'm Emily Tebow. I'm the Community Engagement Associate at Wayfinders.
How is Wayfinders addressing the digital divide in adults?
So going back to the beginning of the pandemic, we really saw the need to support older adults and other folks as well in navigating the digital world, right? Like, we did some outreach at the beginning and people were like, what's Zoom? Like, what? Like, what do you mean we're going to have meetings on Zoom? But we were also very concerned about social isolation, especially with older adults, and we really wanted to support them and make sure that we created a space that was accessible and that we were really meeting people where they were. So since then, we've continued to meet online with our chair aerobics program on Zoom, as well as our monthly community advocate meetings. And through funding from Health New England, we were able to partner with Dress for Success, and we provided Chromebooks to older adults and connected them with a volunteer coach who helped them sort of navigate Zoom and the fear or mistrust with technology, and really build confidence and help make sure that those platforms were really accessible.
What is the success of the Wayfinders program?
So success really looks like everyone has a voice, right? We use technology now for civic engagement, for healthcare, for socializing, for work, and making sure that no one gets left out in that process. And we know that older adults maybe aren't as familiar with technology, and so that was our goal, is to really make it accessible for them.
What are the possibilities you see to address the digital divide and equity barriers in older adults?
I do think that there are a lot of benefits to technology. I mean, just the way it kept us all connected, or many of us connected. Not everyone was connected during the pandemic, but those who were connected, I think it was really beneficial. So I think part of it is we need the infrastructure that supports that. We need to make sure that everyone has access to broadband and to the internet, and everyone needs to have a device that's affordable and reliable. And then also we need to support them in learning how to use that device. Like, you can't just give everyone a device and, like, that's not good enough. We need to really support folks in learning how to use the device and navigating it effectively.
How can Wayfinders further address technological inequity?
We definitely need investment. It would be great to have internet as a public utility. Providing more adults and connecting more people with devices would also be very helpful, as well as expanding mentoring and training programs for older adults and others that need it.
What drives you to do the work that you do?
I'm very passionate about community. I grew up in Vermont, and where I grew up, everyone took care of each other, and I think the same is true here. We have to build trust with each other, and if technology is the way that we're connecting and staying together, we got to figure out a way to get access to that so that we can stay connected and communicate clearly and effectively.
What else can be done?
I think there's really an opportunity to expand training opportunities. When we work with Dress for Success, they traditionally work with women in the workplace doing workforce development. But I think there's an opportunity for other organizations to create similar programs and maybe work with the model that they have, because it's very effective. But I think there needs to be more of those efforts available to people. It's really beneficial.